Hey, it's Sick Boy from the GamingAnarchist Collective, and I was going to do this as part of the Anarchic Eye, but this and another video I wanted to do as independent ones, purely out of interest and their actual impact with regards to the gaming industry. First off is with regards to the profitability of the Xbox. Now, it's been somewhat kind of a misnomer and a myth that the Xbox is this massively dominantly selling brand. It is something that has been made highly, people have been made highly aware that it is the big profitable thing for Microsoft, that Microsoft make an absolute fortune off the Xbox. Now, it has certainly won hearts and minds with certainly new generations of gamers. It seems to me that people who've been playing for longer tend to steer away from the Xbox and steer more towards Sony, but that's just an observation. However, the Xbox is synonymous with console gaming. Now, it appears that the division of Microsoft that covers the Xbox is the entertainment sector, which they separate from the software sector. Now, this covers the mobile phones and generally sort of entertainment, but also will cover the Xbox. It turns out that this division, as it is covered by the mobile phone sector, brings in a substantial amount of money. That amount of money comes from patents from Android, and that is royalties from patents that are utilised in the Android OS. So that earns Microsoft $2 billion a year. Now, interestingly, it turns out, according to this is from a man who is a 20-year financial analyst at Microsoft, who has, in the article that I'll link in the description, openly said that Michael Pachter, who is constantly saying how wonderful the Xbox is full of shit. And he said he's full of shit because, in fact, the Xbox business alone is running at a $2 billion a year deficit, which is covered in the Microsoft financials by the Android patents. So, without the Google operation system, which is massively prevalent on mobile phones and also some of the new smaller gaming machines, that is bringing in a huge chunk of money into Microsoft. And they are using that money in order to hide the fact that the Xbox is hemorrhaging $2 billion a year. Now you wonder why they're so keen on pushing ad revenue. Now you wonder why, rather than making a console, which is all the messaging coming from Sony, is we want to make a good console, we want to make good games. Microsoft wants to dominate your living space. Why? Because it's about ad revenue. Microsoft needs to make ad revenue from the Xbox because, frankly, that patent money isn't going to be coming in forever. They need to make enough money off this platform in order to make it financially viable. So bear that in mind when you see, if you're a fan of the Xbox, by all means be a fan of the Xbox, but be aware, Microsoft are not making profit off it as an individual product. So whenever things that are an absolute necessity come along, and we'll get to that in a minute, when I was doing another video to cover this situation, again, because I want to split these things out to make it very clear for everybody. So there'll be a follow-up video coming very soon after this, probably being up around the same time, with regards to how Microsoft's operation plan is entirely geared to keep you online and keep you looking at their adverts.